and Jesus Schweppes, this series was nearly not going to happen again today. Well, I kind of say that partially. It would have, well, it is going to happen. Well, it's hard to explain. It probably still would have happened, actually. But let's just say I made a stupid error. I think that might be the way to put it. Well, basically, last weekend was obviously the official weekend it was meant to start. And as you know, that we were short on some people who were going to be joining the series, so I just, decided not to go ahead with it. I just decided to kind of say, well, you know what, let's just scrap it for another week, and that type of thing. And pretty much, I got a email. I got a notification off of the PlayStation last week saying that my subscription was going to actually, was going to be running out in sort of like 7 days type thing. Well, I got the notification on the Sunday, but I didn't see it till the Monday, so that'd have been 6 days. And I read it. And I thought, right, next week I need to make sure that I've got enough aside, because the Plus is running out. And it completely slipped my mind. I completely 100% forgot about the Plus. Like, I literally never thought about it running out again. I completely forgot for some reason that it was running out. So I've been out today, and I come back to my iPad, and I had an email saying that that the PlayStation subscription had run out, and this was at like 10 to 4. So the shops where you get like a gift card from actually close at 4, and this was like 10 to 4. So I'm here like panicking. I get this email, your subscription has ended, it's due a payment, that type of thing. So to the point, it's getting that, it's like 10 to, the shop shuts at 4. So I make an absolutely massive panic dive, to try and catch the shop before it shuts. The shop shuts, I don't get there in time, and I'm thinking, we can't do this series anymore. Like, we can't do it today. Like, that's another week. I'm gonna have to leave it. So I walk back, and then I stupidly think to myself, you can do a 2-day free trial. So technically, I don't have to renew it until Tuesday, because I can do the 2-day free trial before I actually have to pay for the to renew the subscription of the Plus. So in a way, I rushed into town for no reason, because I didn't have to get a gift card right there and then, because I could have done the 2-day free trial, if you get what I mean. So there was me being so stupidly itching, thinking that we're not gonna get the series done and stuff like that, and that stuff's gonna go down in Chinatown. Stuff's gonna happen. We're not gonna be able to get the series done, and then I'm if I just thought of that in the first place, then I wouldn't have had to rush into town. So I'll probably get a gift card tomorrow or something. Obviously now I'm not as in a desperate rush to top it up as I was half an hour ago, because obviously we got recording and things to do today, which involves other people being in the world. So now I can either top it up tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday even. Sort of depends. Sort of roughly depends really. If I've got anything on. If we're really specifically recording something. which, you know, but thank the mercy for the 2-day free trial. That's what I say. Thank the mercy for the 2-day free trial. Whew, that was a godsend. That literally was a godsend. And if you would just excuse me, guys, I'm still going to be streaming to you guys, but I'm just going to be doing something on my laptop as well. So if you could just like stand by. I've made a little makeshift DJ setup in my shed, and I got like data back on my phone, so I've actually been like doing some mixing. I've been doing some mixing in the shed. I did a live stream yesterday of me, you know, of me DJing, and I was mixing some classic tracks, some classic house and stuff like that, and it went really well. You know, like, because I kind of want to get back into DJing, if that makes sense. Like, I want to eventually get a better controller and stuff like that. Because the one I've got right now is a virtual DJ controller. But Virtual DJ, I've actually made it now, so you have to have a controller license, which, in my opinion, I think's a little bit stupid, if you ask me. So I've got a 29-day free trial of using my controller with Virtual DJ. I can use it like as much as I want for 29 days, and then after the 29 days, I can use it for 10 minutes. And then I've got to update, and then like, you know, like then it'll tell me that I've got to use the license. If you get what I mean, it'll tell me that that I've got to have a controller license, which is just, in my opinion, it's just completely stupid. If you ask me. So the question's been like, you know, like I'm kind of a little stuck at the minute, because I don't really know what to do in terms of like when it comes to getting, you know, like another DJ controller. Because the thing is I quite like using the DJ Pro on my iPad, like, you know, just for mixing normally. And you can get controllers what will go with that. And you can, you know, and then you can mix your iTunes library. You can record easier to upload to sound to sort of like Mixcloud and stuff. And it goes quite well, you know. I haven't, you know, I do mixes and upload them to Mixcloud through it. Which like I say is all, you know, fine and dandy. But the point is you know, like, I don't know whether to get a controller that goes with that, or whether to get one that goes with that goes with like Serato DJ, because you can get like, say, like a Numark controller, and it'll come with like the Serato software like included in the package, and it's quite easy enough like to get music on a laptop. Like, I've got loads of classic songs on my laptop. I'm gonna make like folders for different styles of songs and stuff like that. But more to my point, like you know, like more to the point, like, I'm just kind of a bit unsure on like what controller to get. And the thing is I don't wanna waste the money and get something like what I've got at the moment, if that makes sense. Because let's be honest, that was kind of a daft buy. Like, it's a good controller, don't get me wrong, but I kind of should have like thought into it a little bit more and got something a bit more upmarket, rather than you see, the thing is I saw the controller at the time and I wanted it, but I didn't really think of the long run of it. Like, it's not really what you would call a, you know, it's only a small thing. It's not made for doing anything sort of exactly what you would call terrific. It's more kind of like, it plays and, you know, play and pause your song and do sort of a few effects and turn your volume down and up, and, you know, crossfade from deck A to deck B. But the point is, like, I want to get something that's gonna be like a bit more upmarket, a bit more good, something that'll like. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're talking a decent amount of cash to do something like that. But I want to get something that's going to be quite sort of out there, if that makes sense. Something that's gonna do well, if that makes sense. Something that's gonna like do what I want it to do, type thing. Like something that's gonna be a bit more decent, like especially like if I'm gonna like live stream and stuff like that. Something that's gonna sort of like like do the job. Now I'd really love a pair of CDJs. Like they'd be like my absolute dream. But the thing with them is if you want one CDJ, and I'm talking like just one, like side of the CDJ, which is obviously like a jog wheel. You're playing your pause button, is like a grand and a half. So that's without the other CDJ, and that's without the mixer. So say for example, like if you didn't have speakers or anything or disco lights, and you wanted a pair of CDJs, like you're nearly looking at like the best part of like 3 grand. Like, well, you're looking over 3 grand, like to get your whole setup going. It's like a grand and a half for each CDJ. Then you've got to buy a mixer, and mixers aren't cheap. Like, if you want a decent, good quality mixer, you're looking over the £100 mark for that. And then, depending on like disco lights, I mean, if you're DJing for sort of like gigs and stuff, you're gonna want a decent disco light. So then, you can be looking sort of like 50 quid onwards. And then, like, if you want things like smoke machines, aren't even exactly that cheap, to be honest with you. It depends, like, again, on your qualities. Depends on like the quality of your stuff. Like if you want the good quality, you've obviously got to pay more for it. But hey ho, so I don't really know what to do, if I'm completely truthful to you. I don't know, like, I think in all fairness, I might just get a controller that goes with Serato, to be fair with you. Like, an iPad 1 does sound cool, don't get me wrong, but I might be able to, like, use the controller with my iPad as well, because you can get them what do both. So, um, you know? Gotta get up, Africa. You gotta get up, Ben Affleck. Yeah, that's that one, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just getting some more songs. Don't mind me. I'm just like, I'm making folders for like each of my track, like styles of music. So like when I do a mix, like say like if I'm doing a classic house mix, I've got all my classic house tracks. Whereas like if I'm going through like a classic house, then I'm not gonna like accidentally put a hardcore track on, by mistake. Like, because to be fair, like when it's classic house, like, or when I'm selecting a track, I usually just go down like a list, because like all the songs are classic house, so I just like, I don't always look at like specifically what I'm selecting. I do, but I don't, if you know what I mean. Like, I just think, oh yeah, we'll play that one next. I don't really have I guess what you could say is I don't really have a good think about, the track. Yo Queen Daddy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Right. What we need to do is, I need to just do something. A sec. New folder. crap, I have just gone ahead and made a mistake. I accidentally knocked a button and it like made the folder without naming it. Rename. Hard style tunes. There we go. The first track that I just got was actually a classic track though. I just haven't I didn't I found it. I came across it, so I just wanted to like add it into the classic house sort of thing, if you get what I mean. Now I'm just gonna get a few hardcore tracks. Just to start me off, I might be doing a classic house mix again today, so, because that's what, I've done a poll on Facebook, people can vote, like, what they want, like, I've done, like, a vote, like, you know, do you want to see a hardcore, like a hardcore, hardstyle mix, or do you want to see a classic house mix? And at the moment, they've actually clicked, someone voted, the classic house and acid house, so I can't. Oh, we've had 2 votes. Alright, someone voted the hardstyle and the hardcore. We got a mix of both. Save as. We'll save it there anyway. Yeah, we've had 2 votes. Sugar Daddy. So someone voted the classic house, and then someone voted the hardcore. Very intriguing. What about this one? You'll probably hear something in a minute. It's not that, it's... Yeah, no, it's that little intro at the beginning that I don't want. But I keep getting it. I think, to be fair, let's try this one. It's probably going to do the same, isn't it? Have that stupid intro at the beat. Yep. To be fair though, when I'm mixing, I could just skip that. I suppose I don't have to start the track playing that. So, it doesn't really matter, does it? I wish I'd stopped doing that. Like... I wish I'd, like... I fret about things, and then I realised there's just, like... you know, like, and then it turns out there's like a simple solution to them. You know, it was like the same with a plus, like not thinking about the 2 day free trial. Uh, oh, I swear, man. Right, we'll just save that for now. Jesus, that soon installed, didn't it? Jesus Christ. I don't really know many hardcore songs, actually. Alright, yeah, that was Ant. He's watching his united. We all unite as one. There we go. Got a couple of hardstyle tracks. I haven't got enough yet. To be honest, I've got nowhere near enough. Ah. Oh, you are joking. What the? What is this track? Best Dragostad. Yeah, alright. Pennywise. We'll get Pennywise from. I'm going to use a lot of Anger Fist for this, actually. I've got some good tracks, though, don't worry. Loving it, me. Loving life. Music-wise. You don't understand, like, there's something about music that, like, really draws me in. Like, I even, like, I'm accepting all kinds of, like, music now, if that makes sense. I was singing to a rock song last night. Not often I do that, believe you and me. I'm starting to, like, accept, like, because the thing with me is, like, I used to, like, be so, like, you know, like, other music's crap apart from the one I like, if you get what I mean. But I've kind of realised now that, like, I've kind of, like, started to accept and like other styles of music. Like, personally, like, if it comes to my own playlist, like, you know, I'll still add all the tracks that, you know, like me, you know, me house and me hardcore and me hard house and all of that sort of stuff. But like, what I'm saying is like, say if like someone else like has another song on, like from a different style of music, or you know, say like I go somewhere in the car and there's a CD on that I don't like. Like I don't. It doesn't bother me so much now. Like I like some of the songs, and I even like you know sing to some of the songs. You know, like same in the pub. Like you know, like I don't like try to sit away from the music if it's a song I don't like. If you get what I mean. Like I've grown more now to sort of accept like the other styles of music. So it's all good. I gotta get this SureTech DF track. I'm sorry, it is like one of the funniest. It's one of the funniest like tracks that I've heard in ages. So pretty much, what happens is in the track is it's like it's telling a story about I'm guessing like an apartment building or something like that. And there's a man and a woman. Um, well, a man and his daughter. And his daughter's trying to study. And like the person called Showtek, who's like the artist of the song, he's like he's got a few people round, I think, and he's got the tunes going, he's got the heavy Showtek tracks going, and this guy like knocks round and says that the music's giving him a headache, and and his daughter's trying to study, and then like he shuts, like when Showtek shuts the door, and then like Showtek starts explaining it's funny um like first of all, it gives me a effing headache when people like you come knocking on my effing door, telling me to turn my music down. It's quite funny. I'll play it. I'll just play you the beginning bit because it is quite good.
First of all, it gives me a fucking headache when idiots like you come knocking on my fucking door, telling me to turn my fucking noise down. This ain't noise, mate. This is fucking Showtek. My favourite fucking music. And secondly, that daughter of yours, who's very hot, just happens to be coming out with me for the weekend.
So fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the the gist of it. I'm pretty sure it is quite funny though. We'll save the track. There's quite a bit more in the classical tunes folder. I gotta put it that way. There actually is as well. Hardstyle tunes. We need to find some more though. There isn't enough to like do a mix yet. That's like the only thing. I'm trying to think of a track. Last night. Ah, that was it. Yellow Claw. That was it. It was college when I kind of discovered like more, I guess you'd say, the hard style type of stuff. Like because Well, I kind of discovered it at home, but like, 'cause you could listen to music in college, and then I kind of like listen more into Keeping the Rave Alive. And there was a Pacific episode where he played this Last Night Ever song at the beginning. I play Minecraft with you, please. You can add me, but I'm gonna be coming off soon, 'cause I've like got some other things to do. I don't think I've had any more votes. Oh, I might have done. Just a sec. I'm really, in a way, hoping that it's not. Oh, it's had 6 votes. Oh, we've had 3 for the classic. We've had 3 for the classic house and 3 for the hardstyle. What? That's mad. That actually is mad. My PSN.